Hi world. My name is Reagan, but I go on here as Thought Daughter 1216, and I just want to share why I recently decided to remove myself from social media. I have notes, hold on, because I am a rambler. So mostly I left social media because off the top of my head it was starting to really overwhelm me. I think the straw that broke the camel's back for me was it was Friday night, and on TikTok it was just showing Mike Tyson and Logan Paul's fight, and it was like after he lost. Very upsetting for black people. Like, Mike Tyson is a legacy, a household name for us, and he lost to Logan Paul, a YouTuber. Very upsetting. It's like his legacy got thrown away for 20 mil. Can I say I blame him? There's very little I wouldn't do for 20 mil right now. So I don't blame him. Did it upset me? It did. It really did. So, oops, my computer's about to die. It upset me. And it was just like, for some reason, my For You page is relentless. I don't know about y'all, but my For You page on TikTok is relentless. Like, back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, it seems like the more I click, not interested, the more they kept putting it on my page. I don't want to see it. I want to laugh. I didn't like back in the days. TikTok used to be fun and funny, and now it's just triggering and upsetting. It just seems like TikTok has become a cesspool for shit I don't fucking like. You feel what I'm saying? I have refreshed my For You page so many times, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And so more recently, it seems like the media that is targeted towards black women, or the media surrounding by black women, is straight up negativity. Like, specifically, or like for an example, the Sky Jackson situation. You know, was it upsetting, that she got pregnant by that degenerate? Yes. Who am I to call him a degenerate? I'm sorry for speaking about your child like that, Lord. He's a criminal. Was it upsetting for her to get pregnant by that criminal? Yeah, it was upsetting. Because it's like, Sky, the fuck are you doing? Like, what's going on? But at the end of the day, she's a kid. Like, how old is Sky Jackson? Hey, Siri. How old is Sky Jackson? 22 years old. She's 22 years old. Like, she's a young adult. Her frontal lobe is not fully developed. She made a mistake. It happens. Like, it happens. I got pregnant at 25 by my own degenerate. It happens. It happens. I know it's not, it's not happy. It's nothing to be happy about. It's nothing to, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you have to give people grace. You have to give people grace. She did what she thought was correct in this moment. I'm sure now that she has hella thousands of people fucking harassing her about the shit, I'm sure she's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But she's fucking pregnant already. Visibly pregnant. It's not like she can go to the clinic. The babies are like, she's far along. Why are y'all harassing a pregnant woman? Because she did something you don't like? Is it your place? The only thing you should be doing for her is sending her well wishes or sending her prayers or scrolling past it. Why is her misery so fun for y'all? Like, why are y'all finding so much joy in her misery? Don't get me wrong, some of the jokes are funny. And when it first happened, I was a little concerned. I was like, Sky, like, you passed Bronny them, you passed what's Carmelo Anthony's son? You passed, like, you had access to all them men and you got pregnant by him. The heart want what the heart want, bro. Like, it's too late. So the only thing we should be doing here is uplifting her, making her feel better, or you just simply leaving her the fuck alone. But no, y'all are having a ball, a fucking ball. Sky being down bad is just like, yeah, let's have a party. Like, yeah, I'm so happy she's going through a hard time. Like, are you straight? Are you good? But it's not even just Skype. It's everything on the internet. Everything. Brene, Shay, mind you, y'all, people do stuff you don't like. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with none of these women's actions. Don't get me wrong. But life has a way of humbling people. Life will give them their karma. You don't need to be on the internet bullying people. And if you're finding joy in other people's pain, you ain't far along from these people that you hate, because you're just as miserable as them, if they're even fucking miserable. So that's really it's just the constant bullying, bro. The constant bullying. I could put that, you know what? I built a school for my bare hands for inner city kids who are low income, and somebody's gonna be like, find something wrong with it. It's just, I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm really tired of it. And it's like, at the end of the day, people are gonna be miserable the day we die. You know what I mean? The internet has literally just gave people a voice to put opinions out there. So, you know, it's been pretty upsetting for me to be witnessing that stuff. But then I'm like, why is it affecting me so terribly? You know what I mean? Like, why are my friends and other people able to look at this stuff and just haha and keep it pushing? Me, it really upsets my spirit, upsets my soul, because I'm like, damn, I hope she's okay. You guys got me empathizing with people who take people's man. Like, and when I say that, I'm referring to Brene. I don't know if y'all know about Brene. Anyway, y'all got me empathizing with people who neglect their kids because y'all are so fucking mean. Hello? And at the end of the day, nobody really knows what happens in these people's life. I don't know what's going on. And people are like making pages of them, picking apart every little thing they do. On November 10th at 12 p.m., Brene kissed that man. Like, get a fucking life. Genuinely, get a life. If you feel yourself spewing negativity all the time, you don't feel bad. You don't feel away. Like, why are you so invested in people's lives? And if you're going to be invested in people's lives, be invested in somebody who's positive, making a difference in this world. You know what I mean? So it was just becoming too overwhelming for me. I looked it up and I'm like, why is this so upsetting for me? And ChatGPT, my elite employee, told me that it is called HSP, and that is called highly sensitive person. Hold on. Highly sensitive person. So a highly sensitive person is someone who has an increased heightened sensitivity to physical, emotional, or social stimuli. The term was coined by psychologist Elaine Aron in the 1990s and refers to individuals who have a more intense and deeply processed response to the world around them. This sensitivity is considered a personality trait, not a disorder. And I really think that might be me. And I think that's been me since I was a kid. So it says HSPs are more sensitive to light, sounds, smells, textures, and other sensory inputs. They may feel overwhelmed in busy or noisy environments, or particularly affected by bright lights or certain textures. Another thing is deep processing. HSPs tend to reflect deeply on experiences and emotions. They may process information more thoroughly and consider the implications of situations more than others. This can lead to greater insight, but also to overthinking or feeling mentally fatigued. I don't know, y'all, that sounds like me. Emotional reactivity. They can be deeply moved by art, music, or have feelings of others. Empathy, and they often have strong empathy for those around them. Y'all, that I think that's me. Overstimulation, need for downtime, and sensitivity to criticism. Yeah. So I think it might be me. But also I'm wondering, like, how much negativity is somebody supposed to consume before it starts affecting them? Like, if anybody watches this video, do y'all feel like it don't matter to you, like seeing stuff like that, it don't bother you. I don't know. But I will say, I've noticed media targeted towards black women. I'm a black woman. Media targeted towards black women is a little bit negative, and it's kind of harmful. And a lot of stuff I don't think people take seriously or realize, like, what we're putting into our spirits. Repetition, like, brokey, I talk a lot of shit. He like, who you think you was thinking not your bitch, brokey? You know what I mean? Like, calling people broke in the middle of a recession is nuts. And I know that was like a dialogue on Twitter, on TikTok. Like, people were really offended by it. Was I offended? No, I can't afford shark boots, babe. I can afford shark boots. So, I mean, I've been listening to bitches talk down on me since the beginning of time in rap music. I don't really give a fuck at this point. Like, it is what it is. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, talking down on somebody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? What makes you feel like you're better than me, have at it. But this is something that's always happened. Like, I love a good hood jam. Don't get me wrong. I love female rappers. I love rap music. But when you're ingesting so much of it, it starts to eat at your psyche. So now I feel bad because I can only take trips on my birthday. It's normal. Everybody's not no rapper. Everybody's not no millionaire. You know what I mean? And the very people who are talking down on you are making money from you. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like media targeted towards black women, black people in general, is just very harmful. It's cool, it's fun. If you don't like, if it's, just a little gym music or in the car, you turned up. But like, if you constantly listen to it, like repetition, you know what I mean? People love to talk shit about Taylor Swift. I used to talk shit about Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, Taylor. But I don't think she talks shit about her fans. I don't think I've ever heard Taylor talk shit about her fans. So I just feel like we need, like, it's probably never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But I feel like we need like a redo, or like we need a female rapper who's a little positive. I like Mana Leo. She talks shit about men. I'm all for that. But yeah, I just feel like, media, social media in general is like, a little harmful. It's harmful, and it's becoming overwhelming to me. You let me know. Like I said, if anybody watches this, you let me know. Like, does it bother you? I'm starting to feel overstimulated. I've been sitting in the dark since I dropped my son off at school. Because I'm just I don't want to talk on the phone. Like, I don't want to text. Like, I'm just overstimulated. I feel like media is really starting to, like, be negative for me. Like, it's just not positive. And not to say that social media is all bad, because I've learned so much from social media. I've met so many people. I've laughed hard as fuck on TikTok. You know what I mean? And it's also a way to connect with people. But also, it's kind of like, for me personally, I had to decide, like, I deleted TikTok Friday night. I was just like, look, this just ain't for you, babe. It's just, everything ain't for everybody, and this just ain't for you. You need to protect your mental. So right now, I've just been like vibing. I'm trying to feel less overstimulated. So I'm sitting in the dark, no TV. I tried to watch Abbott Elementary, couldn't do it. It was just too much light. It was too much. So I don't know. If you feel yourself getting like irritated or overstimulated, or you're just not feeling good, or you're just mad, maybe a social media detox. And not to say I'll be off social media for the rest of my life, but for right now, I think I'm just gonna hide out on YouTube and just learn. I've been learning a lot. I've been watching documentaries. I've been sitting in silence. I've just been sitting in silence, like, just working on me. Because another thing with social media is everybody on everybody on TikTok has the perfect life. Like, everybody's living perfect, like buying Chanel bags every other day, like going on vacation, like everybody body tea, everybody face clear, nobody has acne marks, like nobody has stretch marks. Everybody is perfect. And do not get me wrong when I tell you, I don't wish insecurity, brokenness, nothing negative on anybody. If you have a perfect life, I am from the bottom of my heart, I'm so happy for you, and I hope I get to that point one day. But I find myself comparing myself to people. Like, I go to the gym every day. I've come so far in the gym. I will look in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, body T, like she's getting there. Get on TikTok, somebody's waist is smaller, somebody's ass is fatter. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm unhappy with what I got. So it's definitely a me problem. But I feel like we all subconsciously compare ourselves. So yeah, I'm just gonna hide here on YouTube, make my little rambling videos. If nobody sees them, then nobody sees them. But I feel like it'll be cute for my son to watch one day and be like, wow, my mom is really thought daughter. Like, she really is thought daughter. Like, she really thinks a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I'm off social media right now. I haven't been on Twitter in years. I actually had Twitter, so I over the summer, and it's just like user 1567 and no profile picture, so I could look at, because I was watching Love Island, obviously, so I could look at the tweets. I got on Twitter for 2 seconds yesterday. First thing I fucking see is some girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't know why people keep going on that fucking podcast. Fuck Myron. But they were literally harassing this girl, called her the hard ER. But you know what? My sis did 10 toes down and she tore somebody up. But it's shit like that. Like, I don't need to be seeing shit like that. I don't need to be seeing shit like that. And I don't think that we as people are supposed to be seeing stuff like that. I feel like we are very desensitized to terrible shit that's going on. You know what I mean? But in another light, just because I don't see it don't mean it's not happening. But what the fuck can I do about it? You know what I mean? She went on that podcast. She know what type of time that nigga be on. You feel me? So, I don't know. I just really had to like put myself first and like really take myself out the loop and just really focus on me. And, I really want to graduate with my degree next year. I really want to have a really small waist and a big fat ass. So I need to work on going to the gym. I need to save money, and I just need to focus on me. And I don't think TikTok and Facebook and all this stuff is contributing to that at all. So, not to say I'll never be back on social media. I might, but for right now, I just gotta put me first, Lucius. Gotta put me first. But if you can relate, or you have any other statistics, I love a good data. If you have anything you want to share with me, drop it in the comments. I love to chat with you guys. I feel like, YouTube is our roots. Like, Like, before we had TikTok and before we were on Facebook all the time, we was on YouTube. So I'm ready to get back to it. Yeah. So thanks for listening. Bye.